Sometimes we have to forgive ourselves for choices that we made and the ones that we didn't make. Today, I feel like I learned that I was not as brave as I thought I was. And even though it doesn't feel good right now, I know that I need to forgive myself. I feel like I learned that I was not as patient as I thought I was, or as trusting as I thought I was. But I wonder if over time I'll look back on this and think, maybe something bigger, something better was meant to happen, and I was trusting in that. It's crazy when you feel stuck, like you can't go one way or another, and you just want something to happen, and if you push for it to happen, I know intuitively that that pushing does not usually serve us. But I still felt this need to push, like something needed to move because I was not moving. Like I felt very stuck, just forced to be in one place. And I realized I was doing it to myself. And then trying to get myself unstuck, I just was losing patience and couldn't get myself to wait any longer. I'm going to believe that this all happened for a really good reason, and it's still working out in my favor. I gotta forgive myself for thinking that I just screwed something up, or that I am not brave enough, or I gotta remind myself that the universe has a bigger plan for me, and maybe I don't know what it is yet. And these days are going to come back to me in a way that will make me say, oh, I get it now. Instead of regretting, instead of, yeah, there's a heaviness with me. I thought there would be a lightness, but there's still a heaviness. But I'm going to try to be kind to myself. You got to be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself if there's something that you felt like you wanted to achieve that you haven't yet, or something that you wanted to say that you just didn't feel you could, or something that you really want to believe in, but there's something holding you back from it, and you kind of sabotage it from being able to come true. I know that feeling, and I know that, we learn that we got to get through our limiting beliefs, and that the goodness is on the other side. And I really do believe that. I do. I totally do. But I think when you're so scared or uncertain, or the unknowns get to be too much, too big, it's like, I think it's normal to want to feel, to get back into yourself, to your comfort zone, to something that feels safe. And maybe today I prioritize safety over a bigger lesson, like a bigger unfolding. But I'm going to forgive myself for that. Or maybe I will eventually celebrate for that, because I might be thanking myself later. I just needed to protect myself today. I needed to go inwardly and stop putting so much energy outwardly. And yeah, I made some pretty big decisions that I have to admit, in the moment of making them, I felt like, I don't know, like I didn't feel this, yeah, this is the right thing, or I didn't feel a strong pull either way, and I just felt like I had to make a decision. I'm hoping the universe was helping me make that decision for the good of all. And I've decided I'm going to celebrate today in admitting that I'm human, in admitting that I make mistakes, in admitting that I might not be as brave as I thought I was, but I'm trying my best. And I'm going to take one step at a time. And I'm also going to look back at the times where I was brave, and maybe I overloaded myself with too many tasks to be brave on, and I needed to take a little bit of a break and be able to have enough energy to get myself back together instead of, pushing myself to such a degree that I couldn't get myself back up. And I just wanted to get myself back up. I really just wanted to get myself back together and up before I take another leap. I do believe that the net appears when you leap. I really do. I just, today, just felt like today was not the day for me to leap. Or maybe in a way I did by making a decision, but today was not the day. Right now was not the time for me to say, I'm brave, I can do everything and anything, because I honestly feel like I've been doing too much of bravery. No, too much of, yeah, it's like I'm stressing myself out. Too much. I don't want to say too much believing, because I think it's beautiful to believe, but the belief and the throwing myself out there in the unknown, there was only so much I could do, and I think I overdid it a little bit. I may regret this. I may look back on it and wonder, what did I do? I'm thinking that sometimes right now, but I'm also thinking that there's going to be a moment or a time where I will say this all was for the best. And I will have other lessons to learn and other chances to be brave and patient and go for things. This was just not that time. Forgive yourself for not taking up every opportunity that comes by, or taking risk after risk after risk. It can be exhausting, and it's okay to want to just slow down. But celebrate even the little wins, even the little guidances, even the times when you feel like you didn't do the right thing. Celebrate that you have an awareness, that you're looking at it, that you're knowing, as Abraham Hicks would say, when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. And I do want to be brave and patient and leap and trust that the net will appear, but it's okay that I didn't do it this time. Something better is waiting out there for me, and I'm going to trust that I will find my way there in a different way. Maybe my energy was leaking out to something that was not going to be good for me in the long run, and I needed to pull it back, and I'm happy to have it back with me. Thanks for listening, guys.